Looks like you have Brendan Dubinsky back tonight.
Yes.
Yes. Just the flexibility that he gives you. We know what kind of game he brings, but the flexibility that he gives you to come in there.
Yeah, he'll help us on face-offs. He's a penalty killer. Can play both center and wing. You can use him in a lot of different situations.
And his fight, we've talked about it for years, what he brings in terms of the energy and what
Yeah, I'm sure he'll have some juice tonight. You know, he's been out for a while. He's anxious to get in. It's a big part of how we have to play.
Gets to go 7, well, basically 500 hockey, or a little above that without him. I mean, it was a good to just kind of, survive a little bit. I mean, he was one of your best players when he went down, obviously.
Yeah, he was playing good, but you don't win with individual players. You win as a team. So I'm not sure how to answer the question, but we're glad he's back in the lineup.
That fourth line was playing pretty well, I think.
Yeah, Sedzi isn't out for it. It's a tough call with Sedzi. Yeah, but it's a decision I have to make. When Dubi's healthy, I wanted to get him back in. He's certainly he's one of our best face-off guys. Yeah, so that's part of the game. Sonny, we send Sonny down. He scored 14 goals last year. We sent him to the minors. Is that fair? Certainly not in my mind, but it's something we have to do. We've got to get Sonny playing. So a lot of these decisions, you can call them fair or unfair. When you're trying to work a lineup and get your lines into some sort of identity, things change a little bit. So that's how we're going about our business here.
It really speaks to the depth that you guys have up front, doesn't it, as an organization?
Yeah, and there's some guys that are playing. We've got great reports on Dalby down there, and Robinson, and some of the other guys down there. So, it's good to have some flexibility. Sonny's situation, he's one we can send down without losing. That always comes into play. There's a lot of different things that come into play that certainly isn't fair, but it's part of the business.
John, Hanna kind of didn't play a lot last year. Has his ability to hold on to this spot right now been a pleasant surprise?
Yeah. We've had a lot of conversations about him the past couple of years. When's he going to break through? And he's made some plays along the way here. He's worked hard. He's been a good soldier as far as waiting his turn, and I think has given us given this lineup some of the play it needs as far as hard on the puck, taking hits to make plays, being in the blue. So he deserves to be in. Again, Sedzi, his game started coming, but I have to make a decision because I'm putting Dubi in.
Is what you see in Hanna kind of development on his part, or is it him maybe filling a potential he didn't before?
Well, I think the biggest thing with Hanni is just relax and play. I think he is so intense and wants to play so badly. Sometimes he's his own enemy there a little bit. I think he's learning mentally how to just let himself go, let himself play, and I think it shows in his play.
John, do you think you're getting closer to finding that level of consistency that you've been searching for really through these first 12 games?
No, I absolutely not. We have one thing we can learn. The consistency that we have is how inconsistent we are. But I think that's something we can learn from. I think it's a pretty good definition of the style of play. You can see the changes of a style in play when we're winning, when we win games, versus when we have some struggles, how we're playing that game. So I think it's coming clearer to us, I hope, to the players as far as the style of game we need to play. Because when we're on that and we're concentrating on that way of playing, we find ways to have success. When we don't and we forget who we are, it's night and day as far as where the success is. So I think that's what I think we're beginning to see what the definition is by our play.
Are you getting the sense that there can, or maybe not, that you can get some carryover from the last game to a game like tonight? Or
talk to me after tonight's game. I can't give you that answer. I really can't.
Along those lines, do you feel like Nash is kind of coming along there as far as
Nasher played his best game, held on to the puck, was more confident with the puck. You could tell he felt more comfortable. I've had a conversation or two with him, and he readily admits he's a slow starter, but that was easily his best game. He'll play wing tonight, and I hope I don't screw him up because I think Dubi's better at center than wing. He says he's fine with that, but I really like the way he played the last game.
Playing with Dubi and also the way Hanni's playing north-south a lot, that might help as well.
Hopefully it'll give us some forechecking. If Nasher continues to keep on his game, keep on growing as we've seen the past couple, I think it could be a pretty effective line. We'll see.